A lot of people ask us here at Gallup what the impact will be of the failure of the Congressional Supercommittee to reach an agreement on reducing the deficit. Remember, they were mandated by Congress last August to come up with a solution by Thanksgiving, and they've announced, of course, that they can't do it. They can't reach an agreement. What's going to be the impact? Well, we'll wait and see, of course, over the next several weeks, but we know one thing: approval for the way Congress in general handled this job can't get much worse, regardless of the Supercommittee's actions or lack thereof. Congress approval is at 13% for November, and that's tied for the lowest in our Gallup history. It's been at 13% several other months, but never below 13%. Also, we have found that Americans' confidence in the economy dropped last August when Congress wrangled about trying to meet that debt ceiling deadline. So that suggests that maybe economic confidence is going to drop again with this failure, but we'll wait and see. Some people argue that Americans have already taken all of the failure of Congress to act into account, and this latest episode of that won't affect their economic confidence much, but that's an important question, because if it does, it could affect the all-important retail spending this Christmas. And speaking of that, look at those numbers in front of you right there. We have been somewhat optimistic about American spending this holiday season. The last time we asked, which was in early November, Americans' estimate was that they were going to spend $764 on Christmas and holiday presents, and that's up. Last year in November, it was at $714, and in 2009 and in 2008, it was lower than that. These numbers have been remarkably correlated with actual retail spending in previous years, so at this point, we're estimating a not-so-bad Christmas holiday season for retailers. But again, we'll have to wait and see if this failure of the Supercommittee has any impact whatsoever on Americans' attitudes about the economy, and if so, if that in turn could have an impact on their spending. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup Editor-in-Chief.